Good morning, everyone. This is Uma coming to you with your daily love reading, Monday, June 25th. Hi, guys. Welcome. Come on in. I'm getting ready now. I'm just prepping the cards, getting them all nice and shuffled, and we'll be ready to go in a minute. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. Please feel free to click subscribe. I do daily readings and daily love readings, and I always appreciate your comments. Sometimes when you're doing these videos, you feel like you're just talking to yourself. You feel like a crazy person. So when you guys write back in, I was like, oh yeah, people were actually watching that video. That's awesome. All right, here we go. So if you're new to my channel and to love readings, I do readings for three kinds of couples. The couples that are in union, obviously, whether you're married, living together, or just in a relationship. I do readings for couples that are separated and communicating, which means that, you know, you had the breakup, but you're still friends, or you're wanting to get back together, but you're just talking. And then I have, of course, the last couple, which is couples that are separated and not communicating. So the couples that are in union get a full reading today, of course, because you're both in a relationship. And then the couples that are separated and communicating and separated, not communicating, then, you know, you're just going to get two cards, which is what he's thinking about the Divine Feminine today and what she's thinking about, or advice for Divine Feminine, because usually, mostly, it's women or feminine energy that's watching my videos, all right? So that's the big roundup. Let's go ahead and jump in for the Divine couples that are in union. So timestampers, please timestamp me 1 minute, 44 seconds in, and these are for the couples that are in union. What is the reading for Monday, June 25th? So we're first going to ask, what is the Divine Masculine feeling towards the Divine Feminine? There we go, one card. And what is Divine Feminine advice from Spirit today concerning her relationship? Awesome. So for Divine Masculine, we have the finances and career. Financial issues is what's on his mind right now. And the advice for Divine Feminine is chemistry. So right off the bat, if you're in relationship, we know that this is a couple that is stable, it's grounded, you know, it's been working. So when there's stability there, you can change your focus from the relationship to other things in your life. And for the Divine Masculine, is exactly what he's doing. He feels stable and comfortable in his relationship, so he's focusing on his finances and career right now. Not a bad thing, right? It's just, and for Spirit is reminding you guys that there is a strong magnetic attraction here. So if you're in a relationship and for some reason you feel ignored or you feel like you're not getting your needs taken care of, Divine Feminine, chill, okay? It's like good energy. You don't have to have attention all the time. And in fact, he is paying attention to you, because by him making sure his finances and career is on track, guess who benefits from that? That's it. You do. Okay. So let's see the energy for this couple today. Okay. For the relationship, we have Page of Fire, Seven of Water, and Ego, which is interesting. The Ego card came up again in the daily reading today. So this is what I see. I see opportunities coming up or coming down the pipeline for this couple, whether together, if they work together, then it's an opportunity coming up for them together, or it's just in their different careers. So lots of changes happening, lots of energy moving. And what I feel like the energy is going this way. And I'll tell you why. I feel like this couple was in some sort of fear-based mode, either like with each other or again, in their personal lives. But they were wearing masks and they were in some sort of fear mode. And then the choices and decisions came. Seven of Water is all about making those important choices and decisions. And I feel with this couple, whoever's watching here, I feel that they made a conscious decision to be positive, to move forward, to, you know, reach for their goals, their dreams, their aspirations. I feel like that's what's been happening, because it's definitely a lighter energy than the Ego card, right? It feels lighter. And I feel like we're moving in this direction, because after they made those decisions to be positive and whatnot, here comes Page of Fire, the news of the exciting new opportunity. So for today, couples that are in union, I feel like something's coming up. Either you're going to be offered some great career opportunity, or the two of you are going to come up with an opportunity to grow together or travel together. I'm hearing travel for some of you, maybe taking a beautiful trip. But I feel like some kind of great opportunity is coming up, but it's only coming up because you both have decided to move away from that fear-based energy. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the couples that are separated. And again, we're doing these as individual people so that we don't, disrespect the fact that everybody has free will. And we're going to timestamp this couple at 5 minutes, 35 seconds in. This reading is today for the couples that are separated and communicating. So I know if there's Divine Feminines watching my video, what does Divine Masculine feel towards you now? There we go. Just grab that. We have 2 cards that fell out. And advice for Divine Feminine. There we go. 2 cards that fell out. Okay. So those of you that are separated and communicating, you have a chance for some real good movement today. The Divine Masculine, how he's feeling towards you, 10 of Air and the World. They are both endings. And that's a good thing, okay? It doesn't feel like a bad ending, like, oh, we're going back into separation, no communication. This feels like a good ending, like all the hard times are behind us and all the things that were keeping us separated, I'm kind of moving away from that. I'm really understanding what we have here, right? I'm not in my negative mindset. I'm really beginning to see you as you are and understand the love that we have between us. So that's what the Divine Masculine is feeling towards the Divine Feminine. And the advice for Divine Feminine, I love it. You get the Justice card and 8 of Fire. Now the Justice card is a very important card for me because when I went through my own separation and the Justice card started popping up, that was when the wheels started moving. The Justice card is about karma. What goes around comes around and wrongs being righted, okay? And that's what I feel with this card. I feel that if you were wronged, you're about to be righted, okay? So what that means is today you can hear the I'm sorry, or I was a fool, or I made a mistake. You can actually hear those words today. And the 8 of Fire is a wonderful card. It talks about like delays over, progress, moving forward, just everything moving into high gear, okay? Wonderful cards for today. So if you've been hanging in there and just doing the friend thing and conversating and whatnot, things are moving quite quickly. And I can even call it. Off of these cards, I can call it that I could see some of you getting back in relationship today. Wonderful energy for today. All right, so timestamp me at 8 minutes, 8 seconds in for couples that are separated, not communicating. This is because you were blocked on social media. You guys have pissed each other off. Nobody wants to talk to nobody, but the love is still there. So let's see what the energy is like that Spirit would like to let us know. So the advice, that was like half the pack. So lots of advice, I guess. Half the pack came out. The advice for the Divine Feminine. Oh, actually, no. We start with the Divine Masculine. What's the Divine Masculine feeling towards Divine Feminine? For those that are separated and not communicating. There we go. And what is the advice for Divine Feminine? Two fell out. It was on this side too. Okay. So even for this couple that is separated, not communicating, there might be a shift of energy because we have with Divine Masculine, what he's feeling towards Divine Feminine. 2 of Fire is a partnership card. And it talks about working together. Okay. So the Divine Feminine is definitely on his mind. Now, whether she's on his mind enough for him to reach out, or just that she's on his mind, I mean, I take it as a good sign, right? He's not forgotten about you. He's actually thinking about you, especially today. And the reason why I feel he might reach out is because the advice for Divine Feminine, you got 6 of Earth and 3 of Earth. 3 of Earth talks about teamwork, cooperation, and compromise. And 6 of Earth talks about reciprocity. So that means what you give, you shall receive. So send love to your Divine Masculine. Just love him. And don't do it with expectations. Like, I want you to call me. I want you to see me. Just send love. Love for him as, a human being, just a person that is living, and you just send appreciation and love towards him, because that reciprocity card means it could come back, okay? And then with the Three of Earth, it talks about being recognized and cooperation and compromise. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you hear from each other today, or you just get some signs from heaven, about this relationship. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, if you would like a private reading, I do twin flame readings. A lot of times people call me and ask me, am I in a twin flame relationship? And I tell you, like I tell everybody else, I can't tell you if you're in a twin flame relationship. That's something you need to know. However, when I'm doing a reading, certain cards pop up for me that tells me or indicates this is a twin flame relationship. So I kind of go off of that. And I do 15-minute, 30-minute, or 60-minute readings by phone. So please feel free to call me. I have some openings today. All right? Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.